Hi, Mitch. Welcome back. Crypto Lovers Trading Group over is doing well. About 1:30 Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. on Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Obviously, we saw a little bit of activity yesterday on Sunday in the markets. Kind of unusual for a Sunday for it to be bullish. So it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's kind of lifted up the markets here in the last 24 hours. We want to talk about Defi this week, okay? Because we're getting closer and closer to the time of year in which DeFi always seems to outperform the market, and that's the summertime into the early fall. We're talking late June to late September. Um, and we just had a huge buying opportunity in DeFi here in the last 2 weeks, mates. If you're following our free trading community Discord, doesn't matter whether you're in the free Discord or in our secondary Discord for a few mates that are more actively trading. You'll understand that like these DeFi projects and the DeFi space is setting itself up for what we call the next Supercycle, okay, in altcoins and for DeFi relative to the entire altverse of the cryptoverse, okay. And we saw this with none of these things. This is how I want to like relate it to you guys. When something happens in Bitcoin or maybe Ethereum, maybe it's something, because Bitcoin is always like, the rock that everything has to be broken against in the world. And it's negative. Everything sells down. It's how you know the whole Bitcoin dominance theory, like I've talked before, is total bunk. Okay, it really is. It just is. Because Bitcoin goes down, they all go down. Bitcoin goes up like today, they're all going up. Okay, there's no dominance factor anymore. That's 2013 to 2017 logic. And it doesn't apply to 2021 anymore, regardless of what they say on YouTube. It just doesn't. I mean, it's not borne out in the data anymore. And so when you hear that BTCD, Bitcoin dominance, just it's FUD. It just doesn't really matter. It's not borne out by the facts. And so when Bitcoin had its, the bloodbath, right? The 25, 30, 35% decline, it took all these DeFi altcoins with it, right? And those were the opportunities that we saw. And in respective of what's happening with these opportunities, okay? AAVE and Compound, they correlate with one another. And for the first time, we actually saw AAVE and Compound get as close to the same price levels, obviously with different circulating supplies, which is a huge bell, okay, than they've been in years, okay? And so obviously Compound came down, way down. AAVE came way down below 300, okay? These are opportunities that have been above 500, right? Compound's been north of 500. AAVE's been well higher than where it is today. And we saw the low level on the 4-hour chart, low level RSIs down here, look, historically low, which tells you that historically this is in an overbought condition, okay? And so we made the call out 270 to 280 channel to enter AAVE, okay? I'll buy up, leverage calls, AAVE. AAVE is now above its moving averages. It's creating higher highs, higher lows, See this? It's creating higher lows here on the 4-hour. That's bullish, okay? We've got a resistance level right here at around 330 channel, both on the IO map and on the technical charts. Okay, so we touched that with the wick here, and then we kind of sold back down this last 4-hour candle, okay? But we're still in that zone. We're still well above 270, well above in terms of a massive leverage gain for those traders that went in even at 5, 10, or 20x leverage. And we're eyeballing this 380 level up here. Okay, that's our target, is the 380 channel, which is a primary resistance level and barrier on the IO map as well. Okay, and to test that level. So that's the level we're looking at here in AAVE now that we're entering the 320 channel, is we're expecting to move beyond the 330. It's a smaller on the IO map. It's a smaller barrier. Okay, we're back above our moving averages. All right. Okay, and so we just want to fill this area first. We may consolidate a little bit in the 330 channel, okay? We may consolidate there in this 330 channel, all right? But that's the target now. The new target is 380 for AAVE,